Alright, so what we left off the last time now. We talk about the alkalinity of the food them, which is the subject we really want to base upon still, because it is the order of the day and we come to save life, and how we save life is by making life alkaline. You understand me? Because as I said before, the Almighty created a structure that was alkaline. The body produces a little acid, and Almighty God provide a system in the body to correct that acid, that it troubles not the body, to destroy our own temple. So what he does is that we have the liver, that the little acid that the stomach would produce to break down the food we eat will be converted back to alkaline by the liver. But when you eat an excess of acidic food, right, the liver cannot handle this, and as of a result, the liver spills it off into the joints, you understand me, goes in the joints, eat out the cartilage between the bones, as we said before, and we have a condition which is called arthritis, the bone rubbing the bone, right? Now, one of the most important thing in life is what you eat, because a man is what he eats, right? And if you eat garbage, you can't bring out that which is good. You know, your thought patterns are altered. You know, your looks is altered. You know, I see very beautiful people that is destroyed by food. Food can be a good thing and it can be an evil thing, because I know of agendas that is used in the world to use food as a destroyer of mankind. So if we know not what we are doing and what we are putting in our mouths, you know, it cannot be what we want it to be, which is nutritious. It can be very deadly. So therefore we have to emphasize on what we put in our mouth, right? And as I said, the best things to eat are the things that are the wild things. Alkalinity is just that which is wild, that which God makes, that which has not been engineered. The problem stems from eating of engineered food. I'm just going over this because I'm going to go on something different, but I'm just going over this for who hasn't seen the programs before and don't have an idea of what I'm dealing with, will have an idea of where I'm coming from and what I'm dealing with, right? So the problem comes about as a result of eating food that is acid. You understand me? And as I said before, foods that have been engineered breaks down to acid. You understand me? It breaks down to a starch, and starches breaks down to acid and sugar. Ask any doctor, ask any scientist, they'll tell you. You understand? They'll tell you. You understand me? So what we want to do is to implement a diet which is high in alkaline foods or high in wild foods. You understand me? Things that exist in the wild. Say for instance, instead of, if we want vegetables, instead of doing cabbage, we will do callaloo. Because cabbage is an engineered vegetable. It is not naturally made by God. Nowhere on the planet is cabbage found grown naturally. Callaloo is found grown naturally the world over. If you go to Miami, you see it in the bush on the roadside I grow. You go to New York in the summer, you see it on the roadside I grow. You go all over the world, you see callaloo I grow wild the world over. You understand? Because it is alkaline. It was made by God. You understand me? So if we have a choice to choose between callaloo and cabbage, you would choose callaloo. You understand me? Now, carrots was not made by God. Carrots were engineered. It was engineered from the yarrow and the wild yam. You understand? Therefore, all these people who was running down this big carrot juice and milk and supplement and all of these things, when you think you're building up nutrition, you're destroying the body. Like seriously, all you people who have sugar, you should not be eating carrots and drinking carrot juice. You understand? If it's not even sweetened from you drink carrot juice or beetroot juice. Beet also is a hybrid plant. You understand? It has been engineered. You understand? It is not natural. It does nothing more than give you sugar. It might give you a little bit of iron, yes, but the later or the further down outcome is destruction. If you notice, when you drink beetroot juice, you get high blood pressure. All them people who have pressure can tell you. It let them head swing, them head become heavy like lead. You understand? From drinking beetroot juice. So we know that these things now, some of the engineered things, they give you a little blessing here, but guess what? The rot they put you in later is way much deeper than the blessing that you get. So we'll see it fit that it doesn't make sense to use them. Because it's like a man say, alright, you know what? I go and give you $100, but I go and take $1,000 from you. It can't work. Which one of you like anything like that? We don't do much like that. So it's like you would be eating beetroot, forget this little bit of iron, you understand, and it doing that much damage in your system. You understand me? So we have to search the things out, and fortunately lots of things have been sought out for us already by people who are interested in saving lives, people who are interested in preserving lives, you understand, has spent their money and done a lot in biochemistry to facilitate and to support what we're dealing with. You understand me? So back to the foods again. If we were, say, to eat bananas, we would eat bumpy bananas. We wouldn't eat the Lakatan and the Gros Michel. Because as you hear these names, why you think it get this name Lakatan or Gros Michel? They didn't go in the bush and see a wild banana and pint on it and say this one is Lakatan and that one is Gros Michel. No, they brought it to a lab, and when the experiment was complete and the engineering was done, they named this one Gros Michel and that one Lakatan. Therefore, it is no good. Right? Where you could be eating those bananas from today until tomorrow until next week to get iron, and you might get a little bit of iron, but the most of it is starch. You understand me? Because they have been engineered. So if we want to eat banana, we're going to look for the wild froggy banana, the short thick one that almost looks like a plantain. You understand? It can be substituted for your plantain and your banana. It is loaded with iron. You understand me, people? So the simple things and these things that are alkaline, I see that the people reject these things over the years, or they push them in the back, because America come now and show us these big beautiful things that everybody is trying to gravitate to. You understand me? I hear they saying they want to get rid of the corn that we had long time in Jamaica. The corn in the supermarket from America is a deadly product. It's a very deadly product. You understand me? You don't want to eat that corn, because that corn has been engineered and it has nothing but starch. You understand me? It has nothing but starch. You see? So our little corn we had from we were babies round here, the same little red one and all of that, when it dry you see all those red through it and all of that, that show you a sign of something, even a sign of say, alright, you know what, a different mineral is contained with that, because plants, vegetables and fruits get their color some of the time, or most of the time, based on the minerals that they contain. Different minerals correspond with different colors, right? And based upon the color of a fruit, it tells the mineral that the fruit or the vegetable contain, right? And our body is made up of 102 minerals. And most of the people today that are eating, they eat for weeks and months and years, and believe me, people, they don't get 10 out of the 102 yet. And that is why we're having all this whole heap of, it's like the people belly full but they're starving. Because when you eat food that is engineered, right? If you're hungry and you go and eat a plate of rice and peas and just chicken, what happens? Your body says it's hungry because there is a message that is sent to the brain that minerals are lacking. Now, when you go and eat a plate of rice and peas and chicken, what kind of mineral we have in this rice and peas and chicken? When we check it out, approximately no mineral value, no mineral content, a bunch of starch, a bunch of fat. All you do is pressure in your system, no little vegetable on the side, and if you do get some vegetable, you get hybrid vegetable again, which is more starch. You understand? So this is murder. You understand me? No wonder the people are getting sicker and sicker and sicker as the days goes by, because use what you eat, and if you eat garbage, you're going to be garbage. You understand me? Your system going to behave like garbage. There's no way you can put in garbage in your system constantly every day. You understand me? Without an ounce of good and expect good to come out. You're going to end up with something. Something must happen to you. Don't think you're lucky now and show you're young and fit. You might feel, say, yeah man, everything cool. Me never feel no pain yet. Me never feel this yet. Me never feel that. But it amounts. And it climbs and it climbs and it climbs. You must dead one day, yes, that is what you say. But when Mr. Death come knocking at your door, you're not ready yet. So therefore we try to preserve life. You understand me? And to preserve life, we're trying to teach the people to eat properly. And eating properly encompasses that which is alkaline. You understand me? So we are basing our program upon alkalinity, alkaline foods, alkaline herbs, alkaline fruits, whatever it might be. Right? And as I said before, Jamaica is very lucky because alkaline foods and fruits are all over the streets of Jamaica. It's just to know them and to deal with them. And when you deal with them, I know that you'll have a better quality of life. You know, versus dealing with that which is not alkaline. Alright. So, say for instance, you want some tea. You know why the old time people used to eat it? You say the old time people eat these things. And look, Granny lived till she had 95. And she used to eat the same white rice. But I'm going to tell you something. There's two things that cause her to live so long. Then, the engineering was not as bad as it is now. On the fruits and the vegetables and the starch or whatever, or the grain or whatever they used to eat. You understand me? And again, grandma used to drink a tea named bush tea every morning. Grandma never used to fool with the Horlicks. Grandma never used the Milo. Grandma never used even much coffee. If she do coffee, she do it in her own mortar. She now do cocoa and chocolate tea. Them type of thing, or let she pick the chocolate off a tree and beat it in her own mortar. You understand? Therefore, the using of the herbs is what bring her back to a balance and kept her on a balance. That's why she lived even to see 85 and 90. You understand me? Because when she eat the garbage, she would have gone to the bitterwood tree and get a piece of the bitterwood bark, and she would boil the bitterwood bark or soak it for days and drink that. That would in turn flush the colon, flush the cells and clean the body out. You understand? And guess what? Granny is like new again. You understand? But these people today don't tend to do that. You understand? If them head hurt them want a Fensic. If them a cough too much, them want this cough syrup and cough. What happened to the good old days of the herbs? Even right, everywhere you go in Jamaica, herbs, why? Look right here, sir. Look, you just speak right out of this. Right? This is broomweed, you know. This one right here is a very good medicine. You understand me? It's a very good medicine. You understand? This other one right here, look right here again. This Medina, as easy as that. You understand me? Everywhere you turn in Jamaica, this is Medina. This give you more iron and more energy, more than any of these garbage them where you try find iron in. You understand me? Look on the veins and see how the veins, the redness and all of that. Them thing they represent all the blood and all them thing there. You understand? It's a color code. You understand me? That's why the horse eat this Medina here, and the horse would run off of the whole track. Him run down the track like a bullet. You understand? And this is where the horse feed pan. You understand? Him can feed pan this and be the strongest thing in the world. Horsepower, them rate all strength off, I know. So why we have to eat up a whole of garbage and a whole of thing that was engineered to get our strength? We don't need that kind of strength because we see it's bogus strength. You understand? Let me look right over here because to show you how simple the thing is, you know. It is very simple. Alright, watch you again. This is Quaco bush. This is Quaco bush. To show you how simple and how easy the thing is. But it's because of lack of knowledge. This is Quaco. If you should have a skin irritation or have certain problems with the skin, you could rub this bush and rub it on the inflammation, and it causes the inflammation to go away, skin irritation to go away. You understand me? As simple as that. And I didn't plan to look on these and say anything, but it's just the existence. I'm showing you the simple existence of what we have around us to use. It's just to have a knowledge of the things and know how to use them, when to use them. You understand me? So as I was saying last week now about this little fella here, this is called the reishi mushroom. And any one of you watching this show and see anything growing on the dead tree in the back of your yard looking like this, call me and let me know, because I want to come and see it. This thing right here is referred to as the mushroom of deathlessness, the mushroom of immortality. You understand? The mushroom of kings, the tea of kings. Now back about 2,000-3,000 years ago, this mushroom was revered only as tea for the kings. The locals and the regular people could not have drinking this, because this mushroom is said to prolong life. as it is called, the mushroom of deathlessness. What it does, it strengthens the immune system, right? Produces a lot. It has over 100 different polysaccharides. You understand me? Produces a bunch of T cells that helps fight AIDS virus and all these things. You understand me? Right now them using it as a treatment towards AIDS in certain parts of the world. In Japan, this is officially used as a medicine for cancer and other ailments. You understand me? So this mushroom right here, as I tell you people, is knowledge. I find this one right in the back of my yard. You understand me? It is called the red reishi mushroom, and this is the most studied herb in the world. There is no other herb that is studied like this one, and they still have not unfolded all the secrets of this herb. You understand? Whoever have a computer and want to check it out, you can Google reishi mushroom, R-E-I-S-H-I, reishi mushroom. You can Google it and find out all the benefits of this thing. And I have a next thing I should have carried for you, but I forgot. It's called guatacola. Now the guatacola is one like the reishi that it prolongs life. There is a Chinese herbalist that is revered for his long life, and his the main part of his diet was guatacola. Guatacola is what the elephants feed on. The elephants eat guatacola every day. It is the main part of their diet, and the elephant lives 300 years and more, and they have superb brain function. That is what guatacola gives you: superb brain function and longevity. You understand me, people? So this program is a program, to get you on a road of health and strength, and let me tell you, little do the people know, it is what you eat that makes you. And if you eat certain things, it will cause you to behave in a certain manner. And they know this. The powers that be know this. They know that if I feed you glucose and I feed you sugar, white sugar, brown sugar, and all these sugars, you're going to behave in a certain manner. You understand me, people? We don't need sugar in our life. You understand? If you can't afford the honey, you know what to do? The soursop, when you buy the soursop and juice it, the natural sweetener from the soursop is so nice and it is so flavorful that you drink this, and when you drink this, you would never miss the sugar. You would never miss an artificial or an outside sweetener different from the sweetness that the fruit came with. You understand me? You have a bunch of fruits that are sweeteners. You have the neeseberry. You understand? The sweet sop. You understand me? The bumpy banana. You understand me? The papaya. You understand me? All these things are natural sweeteners. You understand? So when you're going to mix this big jug of juice, you see, if you're mixing, say I mix a stamina drink, you say I mix a stamina drink, and when you check it out, you throw a bag of peanut, which is starch, hybrid. You throw a pack of oats, which is starch, hybrid. You throw a Guinness, which is starch, garbage, poison. You understand me? And then you're going to throw condensed milk on that again, condensed milk. Because that milk is something that is loaded with poison. You understand me? Them things are nothing for you and I use. You see what I say? You're going to drink up that and say you're going to mash works. What kind of works you can mash with that? You're going to mash up yourself with that. So if you want to go mash works, let me teach you a simple thing with all around the whole works mash. The first thing you do, you see that same Medina, yeah? The same Medina. You get the Medina, you boil it. Strain it off. And you put it one side, make it cool. That are your iron, the minerals, right? If you could have get all this reishi mushroom, you're going to perform like God. Because when you boil this and strain it off one side, and you're going to mix it now, you get the arm and you drop off of the tree them around here. And you chop them out, take out the little flesh out there, right? And you're going to blend up the little flesh of the almond with 2 bumpy banana, right? See? And you get a thing them called Brazil nut, which is alkaline. You blend up a couple Brazil nut with that. Hemp seed, not the local marijuana we have, because if you use that seed, it will lick off your head. Because the seed, some of the weed them are hybrid, and the seed, are really full with that seed. So you go to the health food store and you buy the hemp seed, which is a different strain of marijuana. that they have been using for years and still using. Right? It's a weaker strain. You can use the seed for juice and it don't have no THC in it. Therefore, it won't make you red, but you're going to get the nutritional value that you will get from the hemp seed. Right? You get the hemp seed, you blend up that with it. Saying so you have your almond, your hemp seed, right? And you get the pumpkin seed. And you blend up the pumpkin seed with that. The pumpkin seed loaded with zinc and iron. And zinc is one of the main thing for that move thing the way you want to go on. To give that drive there. Zinc is one of the main thing in strengthening that libido. You understand me? So alright. You couple banana with that same way, and let me give you a couple other things you can dash in it. If you can get thinking toe, you bust the thinking toe them and rub them off of the seed in some water. Or you can use the same water you use boil the Medina and rub them off of the seed, right? And put that one side. And you're going to blend up your almond seed with your Brazil nut, your hemp seed, and your thinking toe with Medina, right? And even if you can, well, you can't get the reishi mushroom. You understand me? But you can get the strong back and all them things where them sell down a ton at the market, them herbs there. Piece of ramoon. And you boil up them thing there. And you blend up your thing. You don't need no guineas in it. You don't need no nasty egg in it. You don't need nothing where come out the bottom for you go down your mouth. And what kind of style that? I move back way. Probably a lot of people them trick. But anyway, you don't need no egg. You don't need no unborn chicken to give you no protein. You understand me? Because these things where you have blend up have more protein than that. What you do, you get the young kind of, not the young coconut, the one with that nice thick flesh there where it's not soft, where I scoop out just easy like that. You want a nice thick flesh there where it's not tough, and you just blend that with it. Make sure so the coconut where you get to it native. And you blend that with it. If you want to blend it and strain it off and screen out the juice and all them thing there, right? And you blend up that together with a little bit of honey if you want to put some honey in it. You understand me? A little bit of honey, no sugar. And that's how you do your thing. And that's a nice strengthener drink right there. That's a drink that builds libido and give you some strength in your temple. You understand? So alright. So tell you what. Health is wealth. And as health is wealth, we're going to invest in that which makes us better and makes us richer, which is health. You understand? Alright, so till our next program, we're going to close it off now. And remember, the number is 529-7259. Blessed love.